Hello, everyone. My name's Kim. Welcome to part two of a series of overview videos related to a product called Canfigure, which is an IT management software solution. So if you'd like a overview of all the functions, tune into the first overview video in this series for a complete description of the Canfigure toolset and the functions and modules. Today, I'm going to give you a brief overview of the service management module. So let's jump right in then. The service management or service desk tools really relate to five different areas, but the main three are incident management, problem management, and request management. So let's talk about them first. First of all, incident and requests can be created in Canfigure several different ways. So you can manually have the service desk enter them simply by clicking incidents, and then this plus sign will allow you to choose which form you would like, and you see a list of attributes. You can also manually enter them via the self-service portal, which we'll talk about in a little while. And then they can also be automatically added via email or using the REST API from another tool. Um, while we're on email, let me just add that emails can also be used to add notes to any ticket along with any attachments or related information. And the form editor, which we'll talk about in a different video series, can be used to build any number of forms for incident management. As you saw, we selected the default. We'll discuss, again, form editor or system administration video later in the series. If you do enter an incident incorrectly into the system, for example, if you had entered this ticket, and it should have been like a request or a problem, you can automatically change those while viewing the ticket by create a change from it, create a child ticket if another team has to do work on it. You can also create a problem or a request from an incident. And just while we're on the subject of that, once you create a problem or a request from a ticket, it will automatically close your incident and link it into the new ticket that's created and fill in several parts of the field. So if we go back to our dashboard, you can see um, requests are also part of the system, and requests can be used to do several different things. Based on the idle process, new tools, new desktop hardware, even new user accounts and things like that. And so request management and problem management, even incident management, if you like, can be altered. The workflow can be altered by use of templates and tasks. So you can have many different templates for tickets based on what you would your requests and who would fulfill them. This particular one is to create an AD account for a new user. You'll notice in the tasks section of the ticket that, and just like the other two types of tickets in our service management system, you can use it to create a workflow. So you may have one team create an office account, you may have a desktop team that provides the device. You may have a facilities group that would need to issue a building pass, et cetera, et cetera. And again, these workflows can be edited on the fly based on your situation. Um, any workflow, any individual assignment or data entry requirements can be used for that. Uh, one more type of the main thing is problem tickets. And again, can be created from incidents if you have several for trending purposes. And just like requests and incidents, it can have tasks assigned to it for different teams. You can create child tickets from it. And uniquely, you can actually uh, assign many different incidents to a single problem, single request, things like that. And really, it just allows you to search the system for any tickets and add them on so that you'll be able to link all the different things into your problem. Another area that I'd like to talk about just briefly is your service support. Canfigure supports the definition of business services and support services. A business service is uh, the parent of support services and can have unlimited amounts of child services. These are just a few examples. Each support service can also have um, 4 levels of categorization. So it can have categories and subcategories. Uh, and it support services can also be linked to customers and underlying infrastructure assets to provide an accurate assessment of the impact of anything that you do. I'll point out now, for example, in business analysis and really any support service that you have, if you enlarge the system services properties, you can also create at this point SLAs. So if any ticket comes in and the service is, in our case, business analysts, you can have response times on the based on the priority and what your SLAs would be. So you can do a lot of customization, especially on the SLAs for different types of tickets. One thing I did want to point out, as I mentioned earlier, is a service catalog. And the service catalog is here, and end users can log in, even your service desk can log in and manage your own requests. The service catalog functions allows you to provide a custom menu of templates that end users can choose from, as well as your service desk that has it also has documentation links, and you can search the knowledge base, which I'll talk about in just a second, for links and any knowledge articles. The function can be delivered either through your users logging into Canfigure, or it can also be delivered in various different types of things, like through SharePoint, or even as a service through an IIS server. So your users don't necessarily have to log in to Canfigure to submit a ticket. And each category, again, you can create so many different templates. So let's say if I needed a new printer, I would request some hardware. You'll see all the things are filled in, and really all I have to do is type in what I want, what I need, and submit the ticket here. And it's automatically open. And now, based on your workflow and things like that, um, the ticket would be created in your service desk. We talked a little bit about service management and the overview. I do want to mention that there is also a knowledge base included. Um, so any keyword that you're having, you need help with, and for my example, I'm just going to type help, but you can use any keyword and assign it to an article. And it's really just as simple as that. I can look at the article, all the example articles, and read them directly in Canfigure. And so that's really just as simple as it gets for knowledge management. You can have any number of articles in your knowledge base. I will mention that at this point, Canfigure have a built-in NPS survey method that can be sent to the end user when a ticket's resolved, either every time or periodically if it's a high usage user. User just needs to click on a score in the email. The email automatically gets sent back to the system, and SLA reports can be produced for statistics and any survey results that you have. I'll mention also that email notifications. Canfigure automatically sends email notifications to any users involved in an incident, or if they're on a watch list, etc. The workflow is, again, according to assignment. All notifications are based on templates that can be edited to include any data that you like, as well as any custom branding that you have. As far as dashboards are concerned, you can see here I've created a demo service desk dashboard that lists my incidents, my requests and my problems, any overdue tickets and tickets that are recently resolved. As you can see, the one that we just created for requesting a new printer is here. And really, dashboards can include any kind of raw data, any counters or statistics or chart outputs that you desire. And so it's very, very versatile dashboarding tool, and we'll go over that in a system video related to how to build and update dashboards. I will talk just briefly about reports as well. Reports can be obviously configured to anything that you would like. I can do counters. These are built-in reports, but again, you can just create any kind of incident report that you like, and it comes out in nice, easy tables for reading and clarification and things like that. So reporting is very in-depth and can be used at your leisure and can be customized to your desire. We'll discuss automatically building jobs and reports in a system administration video later on. I'll mention also that Canfigure has a mobile application that integrates the service desk, and it provides a view of all ticket activity and allows users to manage notes and status changes. The mobile app can also be used to look up an asset, scan a barcode, and things like that. You can set it to a location, you can enter statuses, etc. There's a lot of flexibility in the mobile application. Last thing I'll mention is integration. All the ticket types can be linked to any physical or hardware assets in your configuration management database, we call CMDB, which provides full incident and change history. And we'll go over change management again in another overview video. And that's it. That concludes our overview of service management. If you'd like more information on Canfigure or the service management module, please use the links provided in the comments section. Thanks for your time, guys, and I very much appreciate you, and have a great rest of your day.